I'm Marquis McLean, and this is the Utah Golf Reround Show presented to you by the Utah Section PGA. As the Utah Section PGA Championship season comes to a close, we're taking you inside the ropes at Soldier Hollow Golf Course for the Utah Boys State High School Golf Championships and to Wasatch Mountain Golf Course for the Assistant Championships. Of course, we have Judd with another Uinta Golf Minute, as well as our favorite junior reporter Warren Fisher with the Warren Report, where he's giving you an inside look at the Utah Section PGA Merchandise Show. But first, we have ABC Sports Director Wesley Ruff's recap of Telly Whiteman's win at the Section Championship from Tawana Vista Golf Course in West Wendover, Nevada.
Telly Whiteman, head professional at the Ranches Golf Club, turned in a winning total of 9 under par 135 at Tawana Vista Golf Club in West Wendover, Nevada to capture the Utah Section PGA title. Mark Owen, head professional at Mountain View, was runner-up, finishing at 137. Whiteman's opening round of 64, the lowest of the 36-hole championship, was just low enough to hold off Owen's final round 67 and claim the championship and the $6,000 first prize purse. They are joined by Riverside Country Club's Chris Moody and teaching professionals Todd Tanner and Matt Baird as qualifiers advancing to the national championship. Steve Schneider, Joe Summerhays, and Tommy Sharp had previously qualified, and they round out the 8 players that will represent Utah nationally at the PGA Professional Championship at Sun River Resort.
What, right there? Now, this is editable, is it not?
Is there back in my day?
Back in my day, it was neater. Long pants most of the time, hat on straight, the shirts generally tucked in. It just appeared to be more gentlemanly.
Well, back in my days, the junior golfers, I took about 10 America Cup teams, and I can tell you they don't hit it as far then as they do today.
Back in my day, the brim was used to shade your eyes. If you got eyes in back of your head, it's all right to turn it around, but until that develops, I think it should be over the eyes, period. And not flat.
Back in my days, the best club in my hand really was the sand wedge. I know the people I played with said, don't go in the sand bunker or you're sure got a par. But I don't have a special club. I haven't played for 3 years.
Well, back in my day, it was the old persimmon. If you had a persimmon driver and could hit it, you was probably one of the better players. I say probably because I had persimmon and I didn't hit it very good anyhow.
Today, it really broke my heart when they changed the policy on the Utah State Amateur and now let them to wear shorts. Although I know that the shorts today aren't like they were years ago. Years ago, it was like wearing a swimming suit. Back in my days, it was woods, none of this metal stuff. Steel shafts, no graphites. Wound balls instead of solid balls.
Back in my day, you could play a golf course and be able to play it. Now it's almost come to the point of where it's not play golf, it's work golf. There's so darn long, even with the tees moved up. Us marshmallow hitters have a rough time getting around in respectable numbers, if you would. What would I tell the junior player? Don't forget the game, respect the game, respect the people you're playing with, respect the course that you're playing on. There's a lot that's been provided for you. Don't abuse it.
Name is Gary Chadwick, spelled G-A-R-E-Y and C-H-A-D-W-I-C-K.
Sherman Hatfield, S-H-E-R-M-A-N, H-A-T-F-I-E-L-D, and I prefer Sherm.
With birdies on the last 2 holes, Riverside Country Club's Chris Moody slid by first-round leader Zach Johnson of Davis Park Golf Course to win the National Car Rentals Utah Section PGA Assistant Championship at the Lakes Course at Wasatch Mountain State Park. By winning, Moody once again qualified for the National Car Rental Assistant PGA Professional Championship to be held later this month at the PGA Golf Club in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Moody posted rounds of 67, 63, for a 13-under tournament total of 130 and a one-stroke victory over Johnson. Valley View's Pete Stone, who defeated Moody earlier this year in the Utah Section PGA Match Play Championship, finished in third place with an 8-under par, 135 total in the two-day tournament. All three will represent Utah in the 132-man field for this year's 40th edition of the National Car Rental Assistant PGA Professional Championship.
Hi, this is Judd with another Uinta Golf Minute. I want to talk to you about the wedge that I'm just getting ready to put into play. It's a brand new wedge. It's the Cleveland RTX 3. It comes in a blade like this one I have right here. It comes in satin chrome, black, and also the raw tour, which will rust on you, for those of you that like to see the rust look after a while. It also comes in where you've got one with a cavity. Personally, I like the cavity. Most of the better players don't, but what it does for me is it gives me more confidence, makes me feel like I'm going to hit the ball easier. Also, what's new with this wedge is they have what they call this new balance technology, and it's a field balance technology. They've taken the weight, put it right in the center so that you can hit crisper, better shots, more forgiving wedge. You're going to absolutely love the new Cleveland wedge. We have 5 locations in Utah. Come see us at Uinta Golf.
Earlier this month, the Utah Section PGA, in partnership with the Utah High School Activities Association, conducted the Utah State Boys High School Golf Championship at Soldier Hollow Golf Course. Using both gold and silver courses, the 5A through 2A classifications battled some early winter weather along with each other for the right to be crowned state champs. Here's Wesley to give you more.
In the 5A Championship, the Lone Peak Knights used under-par performances from all 6 players to capture the record-breaking 4th straight championship. In the final round, Lone Peak shot a .269 total, which was the best single-day score in Utah prep golf history. Their championship score of .552 also set a state record for an overall team score. Skyview finished a distant second at .581. Weaver's Connor Howe, a recent commit to Georgia Tech, captured the medalist honors in a playoff over Lone Peak's Elijah Turner. When the announcement was made that Box Elder and Bonneville would be in a playoff for second place, Salem Hills celebrated their first ever state golf championship. The Skyhawks were crowned champions in perhaps the closest overall state championship in Utah history. Salem Hills' score of .601 was just 2 shots better than Bonneville and Box Elder, and just 3 shots over defending state champion Timpview. University of Utah commit Blake Tomlinson of Skyline won the medalist honors with a .137 total, 2 shots better than Timpview's Spencer Lillywhite. Park City continued its historic streak in the 3A classification as the Miners captured its 9th straight state championship. The Miners won in dominating style, ending with a 2-day total of .569, beating the next closest team by 42 strokes. Juan Diego's Michael Walders took medalist honors with a dramatic sudden death playoff after finishing with a 2-day total of .140. After many years of runner-up finishes, the Grand High School Red Devils captured their 2nd straight state championship. Grand started quickly with an opening round 15-stroke lead over Waterford, who finished 13 shots behind on the final round for 2nd place. Waterford's sophomore, Jack Nielsen, captured the medalist honors.
The Utah Section PGA Merchandise Show annually brings golf's major manufacturers as well as Utah's head golf professionals together with the latest and greatest clubs and apparel for next season. We sent junior reporter Warren Fisher to the Sandy Expo Center to get the scoop.
My name is Warren Fisher and I am here at the Utah Section PGA Merchandise Show. Let's go! Tiger Woods is coming back to golf. What are your chances of signing him?
Well, you know, we'd have to make some room. We'd have to have maybe Ricky Fowler and Lexi Thompson and Bryson DeChambeau take a pay cut for Tiger. But who knows, you know, the sky's the limit with Tiger. He's a game changer.
Personally, I don't think I make enough money to sign him.
What a great question. You know, I wish I knew the answer. You know, I did know that when Tiger Woods came out of college, he had a real interest in playing the Callaway driver. But I don't know what his interest is right now. And when you're Tiger Woods, you can probably play just about whatever you want. So,
what is your newest club from Cobra?
Well, our newest club that we're all excited about is called One Length. So we're doing a set of clubs that every single iron is the same length. And the thought is, if you only have one ball position and one swing, shouldn't the game be easier than having 14 different clubs and 14 different swings? So we think it'll be really helpful to bring back a little enjoyment to people that are frustrated with the game.
This is the latest from Callaway Golf. Feel how light that crown plate is. That's about the weight of a potato chip, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And what that does, that frees up weight. Actually, this is the most forgiving driver we've ever made. And I think it's going to do really, really well next year. Again, it's the Big Bertha Fusion.
Our newest club is our Ping iBlade. The iBlade is an iron that I think that if you, with a little practice, could find yourself hitting someday.
What is your hottest apparel item for next season?
Well, Warren, I'm glad you asked. Travis Matthew hats are our #1 seller, and I think for next year they will be too.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Utah Golf Reround Show, brought to you right in your email by the Utah Section PGA. Thanks to Uinta Golf's Joe Judd and our buddy Warren Fisher. We'll see you next time with another look inside Utah golf. I'm Marquis McLean, and remember, just click play.